Hi, Hayden here for Play Music Magazine, and welcome to the third in a series of 4 videos putting a spotlight on some great British guitar builders. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the Exotica from Bailey Guitars. Bailey Guitars hark from Scotland, and they would class themselves as guitar makers with a real green conscience. Now, before any of you groan and have images of guitars made from itchy wool and hemp passing through your minds there, nothing could be further from the truth. The guitars are all made from recognised tone woods, but perhaps just from the most sustainable sources possible. They also employ techniques like absolutely minimising waste, generating much of their own power. Now, the Exotica is a familiar double-cut outline, but with obviously some modifications from the norm. The design of the guitar is very much what luthier Mark Bailey would class as the ultimate electric guitar in his eyes. Let's take a look at the spec. The guitar itself is a through neck model, and it utilizes some absolutely stunning woods. I'm not sure how well this will show up on camera, but the neck is a laminate of maple, flamed maple and mahogany, and that passes obviously straight through the body, and the flame maple is a gorgeous honey color. You have maple wings with another mahogany laminate in the body, and then the top here is a very impressive spalted beech. It just creates a hugely attractive instrument. On the neck we have 24 medium jumbo frets set in an ebony fingerboard with standard sort of abalone dot markers. The headstock is nice and pointy, which as we know makes you play faster. We have 6 standard Goto machine heads with the all gold hardware. Down at the body end we have a wrap over bridge, a volume pot and a tone pot, which also has a coil tap function and a 3-way toggle switch. Now, before I move on to the pickups here, I would like to say that the level of workmanship on the Exotica is absolutely stunning. Although the guitar is in no way old-fashioned, I would call it old-school luthiery. Everything is hand-shaped, including the area here where the through neck meets the body wings, and it's also beautifully and smoothly carved, and it just has a real organic feel to it. It's incredibly comfortable. And also worthy of note is the neck carve, which is quite a wide sort of D profile, quite chunky, and not really reminiscent of a great many other guitars. It's a feel all of its own, and like every other aspect of the guitar, incredibly comfortable in use. It just everything's in the right place, everything feels just so. Now, for pickups, Bailey use some pickups also manufactured in Scotland. These are by Sidewinder, and in the bridge we have a Death Adder, and in the neck a Hognose. Now, as you can imagine, with a name like the Death Adder, it is a high output pickup, but unlike a lot of high output pickups that we tried, there's a couple of surprises here when it comes to the clean tones, but we'll get to that shortly. All in all, top marks for construction and materials. Indeed, it earns its name Exotica very well. Now let's take a listen to some of the sounds. Starting off with the clean sounds, we're going to start with the bridge humbucker, move to both humbuckers and then the neck humbucker, and then go back, engage the coil tap, and go bridge single coil, bridge and neck single coils, and then neck single coil. We'll just use a nice simple chord sequence. And now we'll play the same chords with the same pickup sequence, only this time with the coil tap engaged. let's listen to some overdrives. We'll use the bridge humbucker and then the neck humbucker, then the bridge single coil and the neck single coil. Start with the humbuckers. And now the bridge and neck single coils. The Bailey Exotica is a fine example of British luthiery. There's not one rough edge on this guitar, there's not one thing that's jarring or feels out of place or feels anything less than genuinely special. You can check out Bailey guitars on the net. You can also see them at many of the guitar shows around the United Kingdom. Also, they run a build your own course, so not only could you buy a custom guitar from Bailey, you could also nip up there and build your own under the guidance of Mark Bailey himself. Okay, that's about all we've got time for. Please visit our website at www.playmusicpickup.co.uk, where you can read digital copies of our magazine, enter competitions to win things, and also look at our archives of other reviews. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.